Hey y'all, it's your girl Journey with KEE-KEE, and I am back with another video, another reading. And the topic today is 6 ways to teach your child about responsibility. Yes, 6 ways to teach your child about responsibility. Sometimes I notice people have a hard time or issues um, on finding strategies to help their children or whoever it might be that they're taking care of, to help them with learning how to do things, right? We need to teach them that. We need to be their role models so that as they continue to grow, they will know how to do these things on their own and be able to teach their children, right? So 6 ways to teach your child about responsibility. And then I have this here, and it reads, teaching children responsibility enables them to be successful in life and at school. When children learn to take responsibility for their actions, they are able to complete tasks assigned to them, and people will see them as dependable adults throughout their lives. Starting out, most children do the tasks assigned to them by adults because they feel obligated to. But the hope is that they will eventually learn to take responsibility for it because they know it needs to be done, right? And that is so true. At this point, you might be asking yourself a few questions. Have I taught my child to be responsible? How do I go about teaching my child about responsibility? Here are a few tips on how to teach your child about responsibility at home, school, and later on in life. Okay? And number 1, let your child help you. There are probably certain tasks you are particular about doing, such as how you set the table for dinner or fold your clothes. While there are times when it is more convenient to exclude your child from certain tasks, try to look for more opportunities throughout your daily routine when you can include him or her to teach responsibility and show your child that you value his or her skill set. Sometimes you might be tempted to be impatient or unhappy with the end results, but instead ask God to give you patience as you teach your child something so crucial to his or her success in life. You will begin to view these opportunities as precious time with your child, and I can guarantee he or she will learn things in addition to being responsible during these tasks. Number 2, model responsible behavior. The first way to encourage your child to be responsible is by showing him or her what responsibility means through your words and actions. There have probably been times when you heard a child repeat something you said, and you might have had the realization that your child watches everything you say and do, right? They do. They like sponges. They pick up everything, all that. God created children to absorb, there you go, everything, to see and hear. So use this to your child's benefit. Model responsible behavior through your own action, whether they are being big or small. Every time you make it to an appointment on time, you are showing your child how to be responsible with his or her time. When you buy the least expensive band at the grocery store to save a few dollars, you are showing your child how to be responsible with his or her money. When you keep a promise you made to someone, you are showing your child how to be responsible with his or her commitments. Ooh, that's a big one. Our sinful nature prevents us from being responsible at all times. But even when we fail, we can model for our young imitators How to overcome our irresponsibility by taking, by taking ownership. It said that twice. By taking ownership of our mistakes through apology and forgiveness. Sorry, I need some water. 3, provide routines and structure. It does not take very long for someone to realize how children thrive off a daily routine or structure. Structure. If I stray away from our normal daily schedule in the classroom, I can usually count on one of my students to speak up about it. You must likely face this reality in your child's routine at home. Help your child practice responsibility by creating routines that will allow him or her to put into practice the skills he or she has learned from you or at school. And you would know, depending on what grade level your child is, what school they go to, the things that are being taught at school, having those jobs in the classroom. Yes, children have jobs at the age of 3 to 5. And you would know what they're being taught, the skills that they're picking up, because they come home and they want to do it. Trust me, I know, because the parents is always saying, oh, are you guys doing this in the classroom? Because he or she, is coming home and wanting to do it and wanting to help and wanting a job. Like telling their parents, like, I want a job. I got a job at the school. I want a job. And jobs meaning like, what are they doing? Are they the table setter, the timekeeper, the person to go around tell the class, oh, in 5 minutes it's time to clean up, different things like that, okay? When your child is able to expect what is coming up next, he or she can more easily plan ahead and learn how to think like a responsible adult. The 4th one, assign responsibility gradually. It is never too early to start teaching your child the importance of responsibility. Here are a few tasks I grabbed from focusonthefamily.com based on age groups. Focusonthefamily.com, okay, based on age group. Toddlers. These are assigned responsibility gradually. Toddlers. Help prevent cleanup spills. Pick up toys. Preschool, age 3 to 5. Get dressed with minimum parental help. Clear the table with supervision. School-age children, ages 6 to 9. Brush teeth, comb hair, make bed, fold laundry with supervision. Preteens, age 10 to 12. Wake up using an alarm clock. Wash dishes. Yes, it's a preteens 8 to 10. But washing dishes, oh, my grandbaby, she loves washing dishes. And yes, I make sure they're right. She's 8 and she loves washing dishes. So it can start earlier than 10. Early adolescence, age 13 to 15. Take care of personal hygiene, belongings, and homework. Prepare an occasional family meal. Earn money by babysitting or doing yard work for friends, family, and neighbors, etc. 5. Teach that irresponsibility. Teach your children that irresponsibility has consequences. Some of the best lessons in life are learned from our own failures. Often these are the hardest lessons we teach children. If your young child is working on an art project, tell him or her that the supplies used for that project will be taken away if they are not put away. The most important step is to follow through with what you said would happen. If your child fails to clean up his or her mess, he or she will learn quickly the consequences of not being responsible for picking up after himself or herself. If you have an older child at home, instead of bringing his or her forgotten school supplies or homework to school, let your child experience the consequences of being irresponsible. You will not always be around to help your child cover up for his or her mistake. Chances are that your child will feel the weight of those consequences and will begin taking responsibilities for his or her own. 6. Praise your child. Each time your child shows signs of responsibility, praise him or her for what he or she has done. Tell your child that you are proud of him or her by keeping things positive. When assigning your child certain tasks, and watching him or her complete them, your child will begin to take ownership of those tasks and will become more responsible, a more responsible human being, okay? Teaching children to be responsible might seem like an impossible task at times, especially when we, as role models, see all the times we have failed in this area of our lives. Remember that God's grace covers a multitude of shortcomings. He gives us a new beginning each day, and we strive to work on our weaknesses in life. You can remind your child, You can remind your child of this when you experience his or her failures together. Take these tips, make them your own, and think of ways let's start this over. Take these tips, make them your own, and think of ways in which you can continue teaching your child how to be responsible, because the effort you put forth now will help your child throughout his or her life. Okay, guys, so I just thought that I might share this because I know sometimes, as young parents, maybe as a big family, maybe 3 or more, 4 or more of a family, it's kind of hard, to try to teach all these different responsibilities. You have different ages. You have some older ones, middle ones, and younger ones. So it's like you got to go by that in different ways, different levels, different steps, because they all different ages, right? So yeah, guys, I just wanted to get on here and read this little reading. I hope this might help someone out there with how to show your children or teach your children how to be responsible. If you are not subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting on? Please subscribe, comment, like, and share. I also have 3 other channels out here. 2 other channels besides this one, KEE-KEE Fitness and TCB ASMR. Please go check them out. Also, comment, like, and share over there, and subscribe. Okay? I hope I helped someone tonight. Until the next video. Bye.